Hi everyone, welcome to day 2 of Converge, our RoboHead user conference. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope that these sessions have been helpful, have answered some questions for you, and just in general have been a great time for you. I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to Kathy and to Angie from Jobs Ohio for the previous session. Incredibly good stuff. We love having our own clients come in and talk about how much they love RoboHead, as because they might love it as much as us, but maybe even a little bit more. And Angie is such a fantastic person to work with. We're really lucky to have her. Again, thank you so much for coming. We're about halfway through the day now here on the second day. I know that's heartbreaking. We're getting to the end, but there's still some really good stuff coming up. So I hopefully can get you through this one. You'll have some fun, you'll learn some stuff, and then we'll hand you off to even more fun later down the road. So, first off, this session is going to be using RoboHead in your annual reviews as an individual. If you didn't know this, as an individual, you can use the reports module if it's been set up for your user type. We can go over that in just a little bit. But my name is Matt Forbes. I'm a customer support specialist. We appreciate your time so much. And uh, before we get into that, we want to always bring up that please engage. If you have any questions at all, I'll be in the chat here to help out, answer any questions. And we also have a few other RoboHead team members in there to help answer any questions I can't get to right away. If at near the end of the session you still have some questions, please still put them out there. We will get back to you, I promise. So thank you so much for your engagement and thank you so much for your chatting. We really appreciate that kind of stuff. It really helps us out and it'll help us get even better for next year for our next Converge, which we're definitely going to be doing. So I also wanted to bring up who doesn't love prizes? Hopefully you already know about this. This is probably being said to you multiple times, but we always got to reiterate. If you want some more entries to win our prizes, we have some really good ones out there. Please head over to the lobby info desk area and review us on G2. Not only does that get you entered in for some prizes, again, that really helps us improve for next year so we can keep delivering what's valuable to you and what's helpful for you. We don't want to be putting stuff out there that's not very helpful. So put out any reviews that you've got, any criticism, any praise, anything like that that you have to say. We genuinely really appreciate it. It's awesome that you guys go through to do that. And yeah, it just helps us. And at the end, let's say one of your team members wasn't able to make it, or you're here representing your team and you want to show any of these sessions afterwards. Luckily, we have recordings for everything. After the session is aired and we've finished here, a video of this session will be presented under the agenda area. So go ahead and head over there and hit agenda, and you can go and get access to any of these session recordings. Without further ado, thank you so much. Again, go out and ask any questions you've got. Go out and get some entries in to win some prizes. But let's go ahead and jump right in. Using RoboHead in your annual reviews. This can be a very helpful tool. In the ever-evolving landscape of professional development, leveraging cutting-edge tools is the key to staying ahead. Enter RoboHead, your dynamic ally in the realm of individual annual reviews. This transformative platform isn't just about ticking boxes. It's a powerhouse that empowers you to turn routine evaluations into impactful milestones. In this journey of exploration, we'll delve deep into the nuances of utilizing RoboHead to its fullest potential for individual annual reviews. Our focus, harnessing the platform's robust features for not just meeting expectations, but hopefully surpassing them as well. From the intricacies of effective reporting to the art of crafting portfolios that leave a lasting impression, we're here to guide you through the process. Picture a space where your accomplishments aren't just documented, but celebrated, where the narrative of your professional journey is woven seamlessly into each report and portfolio entry. Join us as we uncover the strategies to navigate RoboHead's array of tools, ensuring that your annual reviews transcend the mundane and become a showcase for your growth, achievements, and unique contributions. It's more than just a review, it's a celebration of your professional narrative, meticulously curated and presented for maximum impact. Ready to evaluate your annual reviews and redefine what's possible with RoboHead? Let's embark on this journey together, where reporting becomes an art, portfolios become narratives, and your professional story takes the center stage. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into RoboHead. We're going to be taking a look here and jump right in. As you can see, I'm just on my dashboard right now. Over on the sidebar here, you can see I don't have currently a reports area. What I can do is go down in to the little gear here, and I've got reports here, and I can hit apply. If you're still missing that when checking on the gear, you may need to reach out to your account admin to get that added to your account type. They may have it restricted or turned off, but it should be easy to turn on. But that is a discussion for you and your account admin. But we're going to go ahead and continue, assuming that we have access to this. So let's go ahead and go to reports. As you can see, there are a lot of project-based reports here, and some review reports, some task reports, and everything like that. Now, a lot of this is just going to be generic and not specific to you, so it may not be necessarily useful, but one I do like to take a look at least initially is the project status report, especially if you're a project manager. We can go in here where we have tons of great fields already in here. One I do like to add in and go by, if you're a project manager, is the created by. So if we go in and you're creating projects, this will be a field on there that we can now take a look at. And even if we don't take a look at it directly and add it over here, no matter what, we're going to want to go down here, go down to a field name, and we're going to go down and choose that created by option. And for the comparison, we're going to say does not include. You can do it as include just to have yourself here. We don't have a ton in this instance right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and just say we'll exclude the requester as the person that created it. If you're creating projects based off of requests, this may not necessarily work for you, or you can go in and based off of requester, you can add it in. Um, One thing I like to restrict by is that actual completion date. We're trying to discover the things that have made your year great. So we're going to go look at the actual completion date of uh, there, excuse me, misclicked there, is between is what I wanted here. So we're going to go up here. We're going to go up to the first of the year, select that, and then we can go in. And even though it's not the end of the year, I still like to build it out. And who knows, maybe you're doing this at the end of the year. Maybe you're doing this at the beginning of next year and you're getting it ready for your annual review. Great way to do it. So right now, I don't want to mess up the current report that's on here. I can just go in and just hit run report. Now, hopefully you're going to have a few more things in here. But like I said, we have everything on here that shows the project names, when they were due, when they were actually completed down here, and we have our created by. This stuff can be super useful to track this. Now, let's say you're an individual that just wants to take on what they've been doing and you aren't a project manager, you're just somebody that completes tasks. Well, we can go over, we can start a new task report, go in, and this will be pretty bare bones, but you can add in every single area that you actually want in there. So let's put in an actual end date. Let's go into actual start date if you want it in there. We can have our due time in there. The created by may not help necessarily, but the big thing that we're going to want, since we're looking for our tasks as an individual user, is we're going to go down to task assignee. Make sure that you're bringing that one over too. So we've got a few things in here. That's not a ton. Again, we have so many options, and it's not just task-based. As you can see, we have tons of task-based options here we can go into, but then if we keep scrolling, keep going, we have client information, we have project information. So if you're looking for a specific campaign or campaign number in there, specific project-based client, the approving manager, anything of the sort. If you need to see who created the project, the task that you were working on, that's a great field to have. There's so many options in here, and it can be overwhelming. But just go back to yourself and think of what you need for you and the information that you need to present yourself and present what you've done this year to truly improve your portfolio and build it out, show what you've done. There are so many options out there. There's You can even put it what's still currently in progress. Maybe there's stuff out there that isn't completed yet, but it's in the project's in process, and you still want to get some accolades for the work that you did on that project. So many options in there. Just go through and truly think about what you need to make yourself look the best and give the best picture of what you did this year. Again, we're going to want to use some field names in here. Most important to me is going to be the task assignee. This is going to be you. It can be includes, does not include. We'll just go in here and say it doesn't include this person if we're looking for multiple, but you can go in, you can choose your individual name and figure out exactly what you need. Another one, I really like actual end date again to go in between, and then go through this year and show all the work that you've been able to do this year. I know you've done a lot of work and you should absolutely be getting recognition for it. And that's what's great about RoboHead. It's here to show off the work that you've done within RoboHead. We use it for our own internal reviews. This is a feature that we use constantly and we truly love and think is something that can be truly helpful for you. We can go ahead and run that report again. Hopefully you've got some more stuff out there that's a little bit more than this, but again, if not, that's okay. You can still pull out that stuff. You can still add in so many more fields here. So many more fields. Like I said, you can put in whatever you need. If there's due time, when the actual start date was, when the actual end date was, you can show when you perform these actions, when they were completed. You can put in specific due dates, anything that truly shows off. Hey, this is what I did. This is the time I did it in. This is how good I am at it. Again, RoboHead is here to work for you and to show off your work. Be proud of the stuff that you've done. So, go in, mess around with these. Go ahead. You can just run a report like I just did. It doesn't save anything. It's not beholden to anything. It's not going to screw up anything. You can just sit in there and be happy about what you have chosen and show off the work you've done because we know you've done so much work. And once you're satisfied with having all the information that you need, simple as just going up here and exporting your report list. That'll pull it up here for you. You can download it as an XLS file, an Excel file, pull that up in Excel, pull it up in Google Sheets, and get to work and show off the work you've done this year. Again, thank you so much for joining us today and yesterday. Converge is such a big part of what we try to do. We hope you've learned something. And don't forget, make sure that you're signing up for all of those prizes, getting those reviews in so you get more entries. Make sure that you're going out and getting these recorded sessions if you need them and share them with your team. We think that's a great option. And again, thank you so much to Angie and Kathy for doing their previous presentation with the Jobs Ohio. We love having our clients come out and really show the power and how they use RoboHead to help them be best at what they do. Coming up next, we got one of my favorite people I get to work with, Brent. He will be presenting streamlining compliance reviews to capture legal audit trails. It's a brilliant session. You should be super excited for this one. It may get down into the weeds, but it's such an interesting thing. And Brent is such a great presenter. You're going to have fun, and we're very lucky to have him presenting this for us today. Again, thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day. Hope you've enjoyed Converge. We'll be back again next year. Can't wait to see you next year. Can't wait to talk to you soon. Just if anything comes up, make sure you're hitting that chat. Make sure you're emailing us if you need to. Just reach out in any way that you can. If you have any questions at all, we will be here to help you. And just have a wonderful day. Thank you so much.